So check it out, Loa. So if I'm way over here like this, doing my own thing, right? And a guy I kind of know from the sauna here and there, but we don't talk deeply about nothing. He goes, there was these red gloves right here on the floor. You know, they're right here, right? He came at me with a plan. He goes, I'm gonna show you the power jab. You know, but what he's truly trying to do is this, because you can't be deceived, man. I go, hey, those gloves right there been there for 3 days. He goes, you know what you should do? Go hide them. Go hide them. Hiding is theft in a way, because you're deceiving. You know, it is theft because you're deceiving, right? Let that person ask for their gloves. It's right there, right? You know, because it's been on the ground for 3 days, right? And I work here. So anyways, this is how you got a defense drive. You know, people come at you and go, you know, yeah, I'll show you the power jab. And he may have some skills and stuff like that. And this guy's, he knows better, chooses not to, you know. So the first thing, starts showing the power jab, this and that, you know. Okay, all right, that's fine, you know. But I'm not going to have you stand around me like you're a paid coach or anything like that and give people an impression, you know. But I'll listen to what you got to say. But he went this way now. Hey, go ahead and grab those gloves and just hide it, so that way the person has to find them, has to ask for it. He ain't willing to do it, but he wants me to do it, right? That's already lost, you know. So as he's trying to show me a little more, oh, good job, this and that. Next step, he what was the most important thing? Next step, now that he's telling me that, right, motivating me to do something that he's not willing to do, and just have me slander myself through my own actions, you know. If you hide anything like that, that's deception, that's deceiving. So, you know, but at one point, he told me, yeah, prison boxing, I'm a judge for the boxing group. I've over 60 years of experience, so you get an idea how old he is, right? You know, so he knows better, chooses not to. Then he tells me in a sauna, you know, a couple weeks before this, he goes, yeah, you know, I was on a bus, or he had to be on the bus, because how is a kid gonna go reach in his pocket when he's walking around? So more than likely he was on a bus. And I go, because they're talking about high school kids, right? How bad they got, you know. And I'm going, wow, you're supposed to be this teacher and all this stuff like that, you know, but you went ahead and let this kid dig in your pocket. And he said, yeah, I was just being nice. I told him, hey, when you find my keys, let me know. So I stand here now. He goes, hey, let me show you how the power jab goes. You know what I mean? I stand here, and guess where he chooses to hit me? I don't have my hands up, nothing like that. He chooses to hit me right here. This is where he chooses. His 60 plus years of experience, he chooses to hit me right here. So now, he's willing to do all that to me, trying to make me become some kind of thief or some kind of hiding materials that are not his or not mine. You know, I placed it right there. You know what I mean? So, you know, and he chooses to strike me here. Now I have to shake his brain and have him destroy his own mind, for this consciousness going to weigh upon him. Because initially, obviously, he targeted me because no one asked him to come my way. And now he planted those two different scenarios, you know, remove the item and hide it, attempting me to do that. So if I was passive, naive, and humble, and just meek, oh, okay, I'll do what you say, you know. Then again, he's trying to put hands on you and give you an impression, you know what I mean? You know, and do it all in a very deceiving and cowardly way, you know, because what he's doing is, hey, you know, let me show you this jab, but he chooses to hit you here, collarbone area, and the neck. So now, guess what I get to do for him? Hey, when I see him, I'm gonna say, hey, you know what? Ask me what I learned from you. You know, and I'm gonna tell him those two situations. And I say, you know what? For you to interact with me, because based on your actions, I need paperwork, bro. Paperwork like what? Paperwork that you're a pedophile or sex offender. Why do I assume and think all this? Because your actions. You're willing to go ahead and, you know, try to deceive me. Imagine what you're trying to do to the people that are naive and the younger ones that are just, so that what that will do was spark his head in terms of you're playing with the wrong person. First of all my true enemies that try to be a true enemy since I was a little kid all passed away on their own prematurely. You know, you're playing with the wrong person, first of all. You know what I mean? And you ain't fooling nobody. So I'm gonna have to sit him down, not physically, but sit him down, have it weigh on his mind. He ain't here today. I was hoping he was gonna be here, you know. But why would I do this? So that way he's not doing this toward other people. You know, he needs to be, you know, what do you call, self-corrected on his own. But Blaze is conscious so deep that he gets the impression you are nobody.